at 5.
As we join One Life to Live, Cord awaits results of a paternity test as Tina continues to thwart everyone's attempt to find her. And now, One Life to Live.
I understand you picked up a fare outside Landview Hospital yesterday afternoon about 12:30. Is that correct?
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Look, man, will you just tell us where she is?
Cord, let me handle this.
Come on, he's already admitted that he picked her up, all right? I would just like to know what he did with her.
I didn't do anything.
It's all right. It's all right. We're not going to arrest you. We just want some simple answers. Is this the woman you picked up outside the hospital yesterday?
Yeah, she's very pretty and very,
Pregnant?
yeah.
Where did you take her?
To the airport. Oh, see, come on, Troy, that's wrong. Your people have checked out the airport. They know that she didn't leave the Landview Airport on a plane.
No, not Landview, Newark.
Newark, New Jersey? You took her all the way there to catch a plane?
Oh, well, she gave me a good tip. Why would she go to that kind of trouble?
Well, obviously she knew anyone could pick up her trail from Landview Airport. You or someone else.
Someone like Carlo Hesser, you mean?
It seems Tina wasn't just running away in desperation. She was using her head, too.
If there's nothing else...
Yeah. Well, actually, there is something else. Did she say anything about where she was headed?
No, I just took her to Newark and drove back to Landview.
Great.
Well, don't give up yet, Cord. You say you didn't know where the lady was going, but do you remember where you dropped her? Which airline?
I have to think.
Come on, Troy, forget this, man. There's got to be at least a dozen or more airlines going in and out of Newark.
Well, no, I remember it was Canadian Continental.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm positive. I remember her asking the skycap if she needed a passport to get into Canada.
Bingo. This is Nichols here. I want you to contact Canadian Continental Airlines. Have them run a check on all their flights yesterday afternoon. We're looking for the name of Tina Roberts.
I'm sorry to give you such a hard time, all right? It's just I'm really worried about her, all right?
2 points.
So, when she was in the car, did she look like she was in any kind of pain or that she was upset about anything?
Okay.
I didn't notice any pain, but she...
But what?
Sure.
Come on, man. It's important. Anything could help.
Sure.
Well, there was a sad song playing on the radio, and I looked in the mirror and I saw the lady.
That's right.
She had tears in her eyes. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, thanks a lot. Frank, you can take Mr. Rice back to his cab now. Thank you for your cooperation, Victor.
I hope you find him, mister.
Thank you very much. So what happened? Another dead end?
Not this time. Tina took a flight to Montreal.
No, you don't have to do that. See, it's kind of like all the women in my family look like this just when they're close to having a baby.
Close? Little lady, you look downright due to me. Now, let me call the sheriff, and he can come through the storm and take you right to the hospital.
No. I really appreciate your concern, but I'm going to be just fine. I'm not due for a couple of weeks now. I just really need to get to Sweetwater.
If you say so, but why are you in such a rush to get to Sweetwater? I mean, after the road's clear, you'd be better off going back to Amarillo.
No, Sweetwater is definitely the place for me and for my baby.
But they don't even have a hospital there. There's just Duane, the local midwife.
Well, don't knock old Duane, Wally. She's delivered nearly everybody in these parts for the past 35 years.
Including my two nieces. But let's face it, Ned, she's no doctor. And if anything went wrong, God forbid, and this little baby here needs special attention...
No, listen to me. I understand you're trying to help, and I appreciate it, but I think I know what's best for my baby and me, and what is best is that we get to Sweetwater now. It's not going to take long, is it?
Well, it depends on Mother Nature, not me, ma'am. Well, one winter, the bus got stuck just north of here for a week.
A week?
Oh, that's nothing. Ned, you remember that ice storm back in '79? We must have had 3 busloads of folks in here, including that circus from down in Florida. I never will forget that camel.
Well, that was no camel. That was a llama from Peru. Yeah.
Hey, with any luck, we'll be on the road by nightfall.
Yeah, either that or we'll be stuck here until the circus comes to town.
That's funny. Most folks in Sweetwater give anything to get out. You must have family there?
No.
Oh, well, none of my business.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, it's okay, but, since I got my big foot in halfway, I might as well finish the job. Honey, why don't you just phone your people wherever they are? Let them know you're okay. I mean, at least the baby's daddy. Come on, they've probably heard of the storm by now, and they're bound to worry. You'd be putting their minds at ease. Might even raise your spirits, too, a little. Well, here, I'll even give you the first quarter. Let's see here. Thanks. Now, go on. Come on, keep them from worrying.
I can't.
You just drop the coin in and dial. It's easy as pie. I'm Jackie.
Jackie, I'm Tina.
Nice name.
So sure's short for Jacqueline?
No, Jack. My daddy wanted a boy. There, I made you smile. Well. Oh, honey. When you left your family, did you slam the door shut behind you?
Not exactly.
Did they slam it shut on you?
Jackie, I'm sorry. I really don't feel like talking about this.
Hey, I know how it feels to be left alone in this world. The thing is, when your family treats you bad, you gotta get out. You gotta make a new life.
But my family didn't treat me badly. In fact, they're just the opposite. They're really, really wonderful.
Why don't you pick up that phone and dial?
I will. I will, just as soon as I'm ready, after the baby's born.
It seems to me you need them now, before. You... Honey, now, don't take a detective to see you're not wearing a wedding band. Oh, you're running away because of the baby, aren't you?
Yeah, that's part of it, but that's not all of it. I've been bad news for my family for a real long time.
Oh, it can't be as bad as all that.
You have no idea.
Well, I do know this much. If your family's as nice as you say they are, they're going to forgive you no matter what.
Well, I think the best thing for my family is that they just forget about me and I stay out of their lives.
Well, what about the baby then? Doesn't the baby deserve to be loved and helped by the family? Doesn't that baby deserve all the love it can get? Come on, for the baby's sake, make that phone call.
No, I really would like to talk to Cord.
Cord? Now, is that your boyfriend's name? I think he's just dying to hear from you. Just call him. You call him collect if you have to. He'll take it. Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is it?
The line. It's dead.
Well, I'm going to book the next flight to Montreal.
And then what?
Then I'm going to go find Tina.
We don't even know if Tina is still in Montreal. If she's trying to lose Carlo, she could have changed planes and flown somewhere else.
You're right, I didn't even think about that. Well, listen, can't you talk to somebody in Montreal? Can't they check into this?
I just did. The Montreal airport police are working on it now. As soon as I have information, they'll call us immediately.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait out there.
Carlo, I didn't know we had an appointment.
Don't get cute with me, Nichols. Tell your flunkies I have every right to be here. More than he does.
Hey, jerk, if you're looking for a fight...
All right, back off, both of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll back off as soon as you tell me if you found Tina.
Oh, just as simple as that, huh?
Look, I only want what I'm entitled to.
Yes, sir. This is my office, my private office. The next time you waltz in here uninvited, I'll have you thrown out. Is that clear enough for you?
Look, I don't want any trouble.
That's a first.
Tina is carrying my grandchild. I have the right to know where she is.
Hey, maybe it's time that I clarify something to you. You have got no right to know anything about Tina.
Nichols, get him
You
away
have
from me.
You have forced her to sign that adoption agreement of yours, and that is why she has left town.
Cord, that's enough.
Fine, go ahead, Troy. Why don't you read him the riot act, all right? Tell him that he's got nothing to do with Tina, because you know damn well if you put him on Tina's trail, he's going to send his goons out after her.
In other words, you do have information.
I never said that.
But Cord did in so many words. I don't have goons, but I do have contacts. Share your information, and I swear I'll help you find Tina and bring her back to Landview safe and sound.
I'm sorry, but according to police policy...
Oh, Nichols, don't give me police policy. That's a convenient excuse and a very poor decision, Mr. Commissioner. I assume you'll live to regret it.
Wait a minute. Are you threatening me, yes, sir?
Renee, the last thing I want to do is to cause you any undue stress. And I'm sure in this condition, you don't need to be a referee to any arguments.
Well, darling, thank you for your concern, but I'm feeling stronger every day.
Oh, I'm so pleased to hear that. But this news about Tina disappearing, it's terribly upsetting. I mean, to think that she has to hide from Carlo like this when she's about to bring a baby into the world. Anyway, that's why I'm here. No more acrimony.
Did you say alimony? I agree.
No, Asa, acrimony. Acrimony.
Yes, Asa. To put it into your words, I'm coming around to your way of thinking.
Then you're going to leave town?
No, I've reconsidered your offer. Well, far be it from me to argue with my son's grandfather, his only grandfather who he adores so much.
But offer? What offer were we talking about here?
Asa, you haven't told Renee, your wife?
I plan to, honey.
Well, why don't you tell me now, Asa?
Well, you had enough on your mind. I didn't want to worry you about the gold digger of 1991.
Asa, please, tell me.
I offered Gabrielle $100,000 if she'd walk away from Max, walk out of his life for good. I take it, sweetheart, that we have a deal.
Yes, and no. It turns out that your offer is a little more complicated than you thought it might be.
Flu update. The Centers for Disease Control report. 3 highly contagious flu strains.
You misunderstood me as usual, Commissioner. I don't deal in threats. I'm merely trying to assist the police in finding a missing person. If you'd stop listening to Cordero here and tell me what information you know about Tina's whereabouts, I could have my network of contacts.
I'm not interested in your network or your contacts.
Are you interested in finding Tina?
We will, without your assistance.
Now, you listen to me, Nichols. This
This conversation is over. Goodbye, Mr. Hesser.
Your friend just made a major miscalculation.
You heard the man. Beat it.
First, I want to tell him what a fool he is. I was prepared to help you, to work hand in hand with the Landview police. But now, no. Now, if I find Tina before you do, well, I'll deal with that when the time comes. But one thing's for sure, Nichols. You'll be the last to know. Happy hunting, gentlemen.
It could be Montreal.
Nichols here. Well, thanks. I appreciate your fast work.
Why, come on. Did they find her?
Are you sure? Okay. Okay, thanks again.
Troy, come on. What's going on? Did they find Tina?
Just as I thought. Tina took another flight from Montreal to Tulsa. She landed there this morning.
Tulsa? She doesn't have any friends or family in Oklahoma. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, from Tina's point of view, it does. What better way to elude Carlo than by zigzagging across the continent?
Oh, great. She's jumping all over the place trying to stay away from Carlo. In the meantime, she's staying away from me and the good news that I've got for her.
If there is good news, you still don't know the results of the test, do you?
No. When Clint called a little while ago, he said that Larry was going to have the results by the end of the day today.
Well, so while I'm on the phone to Tulsa, why don't you call Larry and check on the results? That way, when we find Tina, hopefully we'll have some good news for her.
Thanks, Commissioner. Good idea.
I got another call for you. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Airport security.
Hi, how you doing? Look, can you put me through to Landview Hospital? I'm trying to get in touch with Larry Wolf.
Tell them we know that Tina Roberts landed this morning aboard Continental Canadian Flight 213. The question is whether she stayed in Tulsa or took another flight out.
Cord Roberts.
Hey, buddy. I've been waiting for you to call.
Yeah, well, we've been a little busy here entertaining Carlo Hesser. Listen, any news on that test result?
Yeah, the lab just called. They said they'll have the results up here in about 10 minutes. If you can tear yourself away, well...
Hey, what are you kidding me? I'm on my way right now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thanks a lot. Tulsa's checking every passenger list, but it's going to take some time. What about Larry?
Well, he says in 10 minutes I should know whether or not I'm the daddy of Tina's baby.
What are you waiting for? I promise the moment I find out anything from Tulsa, I'll call you. So So go on, and I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thanks, Troy.
Sweetheart, it isn't your fault.
Oh, I know it's not my fault. I'm just really annoyed with myself. I knew deep down inside that Tina would never give up that baby. I should have realized she was up to something.
Honey, if we were able to read Tina's mind, we would have saved people a whole lot of trouble and a whole lot of heartache over the years. But you know your sister. She's got her own way of doing things.
Boy, does she ever. I wish I hadn't gotten so angry with her. God, why didn't I realize what she was going to do?
Even if you had known her plans, what could you have done?
Well, honey, I would have stopped her. Do you realize that this is the very first time in her life that she has done something completely selfless? Yeah, that's what I said, selfless, and I mean it. From the start, she has thought about everyone except herself. She was willing, she did, move out of this, her house, in order to protect us and Cord from Carlo Hesser, didn't she?
Yeah, well, that's a little hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, Tina putting anyone else above herself?
I know, but she did it. And she did it without any help from anyone else. And what did I do? Boy, I was wonderful. I gave her all this homey advice about hanging in there, not losing faith, just what she needed. She needed a little understanding from me. I was pretty darn slow in giving her that.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Just hold it right there. She might have turned over a whole new leaf and become a whole new person. But you are still the same loving, devoted sister that you've always been.
Not yesterday, I wasn't. Clint, I really laid into her. She signed those adoption papers giving Carlo Hesser complete custody of her baby. And he left the room, and boy, did I let her have it.
You are not your sister's keeper, and you're not her enemy. Neither is Cord or anyone else in this family. Carlo Hesser is the enemy. He is the cause of her running away. Now, you want to be angry at someone, take it out on Mr. Carlo Hesser.
It was a take it or leave it deal. You left it, lady.
No, Asa, please, let her talk.
I just want both of you to know that I feel the offer of $100,000 is more than enough for me.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Well, my needs are very small, and I'm sure with that amount of money I could start a whole new life, which seems to be necessary. But as far as my son is concerned, he's a whole nother matter.
I was wondering when the other shoe was going to drop.
No, wait a minute. What were you going to say about Al?
Renee, no matter how Asa feels about me, I do know that he loves his grandson. Al is a Buchanan by birthright, so that he is entitled to everything that goes with that name. Everything that his mother, try as she might, is not able to give him.
Right, little things like morals and values and ethics.
And schools, and a nanny if necessary, fine friends, travel, culture, everything that life has to offer. In other words, the same kind of life that Cord's son CJ will have.
Oh, is that all?
No, Asa, I don't think we can blame Gabrielle for wanting what's best for her son.
Oh, heaven forbid, Renee. For being a businessman first and a philanthropic organization second, I'm going to get right to the bottom line. You want $100,000 for yourself? How much for the kid?
Kid? The kid, Asa, you're talking about your own flesh and blood.
The kid is her meal ticket. How much, Gabrielle?
No, Asa, you're talking as if this is a mere business deal. We are talking about Max's wife, Gabrielle, and your grandchild.
Gabrielle may soon be an ex-Mrs. Max Holden. Max went to a lawyer to get a divorce. Didn't think I knew about that, did you, honey? You're pretty smart coming over here hoping I wouldn't hear about the divorce. Well, as the saying goes, sweetheart, you are a day late and many, many dollars short.
Asa,
No, let me show her straight to the door and give her her walking papers. Come on, sweetheart, let's start walking, and don't dare turn back, because like the wife in the Bible, you'll turn to salt.
No, Gabrielle, please, do not go.
She is leaving. She's not getting a dime out of me. I want to see the last of this greedy face.
You are not going anywhere, Gabrielle, until Asa and I have settled something.
Got a painful cold? Alka-Seltzer Plus will...
I really
don't want to be the one to cause the friction between the two of you.
Oh, I'm sure you don't.
No, Asa, leave her out of this and talk to me.
Look, I didn't... You're recuperating. I didn't want to upset you.
I'm already upset. Now, I am not going to discuss the merits of Max and Gabrielle getting a divorce. That is their business, and I'm not going to take sides on that.
Fine. Then I'll take both sides against her.
No, but darling, divorce or no divorce, Al is our grandchild. And I think Gabrielle is right. He deserves the same stuff as CJ, the same kind of life. And if Max can't afford that lifestyle, then I think you should give it to him.
Because I can.
Yes.
I hear your words, woman. I'm with you. I will take care of Al for the rest of his life. But by thunder, I draw the line with her. This woman, you shake her hand, she not only takes your hand, clear up to the elbow.
I knew I should have left while I was ahead, Renee. I'm sorry. I have to go.
No, you're not going
Let
anywhere.
her go. Get rid of her.
Asa, I don't believe this. If you are worried that she's going to take advantage of your generosity, then draw up a contract and get her to sign it.
And what good would that do? She could sign it in blood, a hand on a Bible. I don't trust her.
I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. Oh, here I am lying at death's door. You make promises to me. We're not going to argue anymore. No more disagreements. How soon we forget.
Now, why do you have to bring that up?
Asa, you said trust. You talked about trust. It starts here at home with you.
I remember my promise. I thought you weren't going to make it.
Asa, do you want me to just have a relapse right here and now?
You know I do not want that.
Then please, darling, keep your promises. No more disagreements and arguing. Trust. I'm asking you to take care of Al and properly. Do I make myself clear?
Now, if anyone underestimated Carlo Hesser, it was me. The fact that the man is still walking the streets is only proof of what little I've done about it.
You're a newspaper man. You're not the police.
Well, that still doesn't mean that I am helpless. But have I used what power I might have? No. Did I send my reporters out to dig up the goods on him? No.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you did. He just managed to stay a step ahead.
Well, then I should have pushed my people harder. I should have made them dig deeper. I owe it to my family, I owe it to this whole town to help put Carlo Hesser behind bars. I've been so concerned about trying to keep things on an even keel around here. I mean, with you and the kids and Cord, Bo, Asa, that, I don't know, I'm probably lost my fighting edge.
Maybe you just need to get back into the ring with a sparring partner.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd like to go a couple of rounds with that fella. You know, he had a hand in the attempt on your life. He's partly responsible for Sarah's death, and now he's trying to take my son's baby.
We don't know for sure that it is yours.
I know all I need to know, sweetheart. Carlo Hesser is trying to destroy this family. Now, even if that baby is half Carlo's and only half ours, he is still not going to win that adoption.
Darling, she signed the paper.
So what? It's pretty obvious to me right now the only reason she signed her name was to get him to drop his guard. And it worked. He went for it hook, line, and sinker. As soon as he thought that kid was going to be his, he relaxed and gave her a chance to slip out of town and escape from him. I think it was pretty damn sharp of her.
Is that admiration I hear for Tina?
Well, I admit I have not been her biggest fan, but the way she's fighting to protect this baby, I have to admire her. Yeah. So, forget what's happened in the past. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that I might have made a mistake or two in my time.
Oh, darling. Maybe 1, 2.
Well, whatever. I think it's time now that we stick by Tina, and whatever it takes to find her and bring her back here. What? What is it? Honey, did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't at all. Your words are absolutely wonderful. It's just the fact that they're words. They are useless, and we are helpless until Troy finds her.
Now, wait a minute. There you go with that passive attitude again. We're through with that. We're done with it. No more passive attitude. Okay? Come on.
What are you doing?
Something that I should have done from the get-go. Who do you know that has more contacts in this country than the whole Landview police force and Carlo Hesser put together?
Your father.
Bingo. So the little lady gets a cigar. In fact, I think I'll give her a big smooch instead. So what do you think? Are you with me, Mrs. B?
All the way, Mr. B.
Nothing to be afraid of, just so long as you cooperate.
I don't know anything, I swear.
No, don't tell me. Tell my boss.
This is the man?
Yes, sir. Well, you were talking to the commissioner. I had a little chat with a friend of mine at police headquarters. He tells me that Victor here has some news about Tina Rodriguez. Isn't that right, Victor?
Please, I don't know anything.
Relax, Victor. Don't be afraid. All I want to know is what you told the police. And unlike them, I report such truthfulness.
I told him about the pretty lady.
And what did you say about the pretty lady?
They wanted to know where I took her. I told them Newark Airport.
Newark. Very clever, Tina.
Canadian Continental, that's where I dropped her off.
Canada's a big country. Did she say where she was going, Victor?
No.
You'll do better than that.
I swear, she was upset. She was crying. She didn't say where she was going.
It's all right, Mr. Armstrong. I believe our friend. $100 should acknowledge my gratitude, huh? All I ask in return is that you keep this conversation strictly confidential. You can do that, can't you, Victor?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What now, Mr. Hesser?
I have somebody at Canadian Continental, don't I?
You have somebody everywhere.
Get in touch. Find out Tina's ultimate destination. I have to find her before the Buchanans do.
Romeo, Romeo, where are you, Romeo? My leaky diaper's a tragedy. Don't fret, Juliet, for I bring Huggies to help stop leaks. One for me and one for thee. Huggies diapers for him and her have leakage control shields, plus a softly padded waistband to help stop leaks like no other diaper. Thus, Huggies turn woe into...
Two of us will talk about it. We'll do it later.
No, Asa, please. Swallow your pride. Just this once. Reassure Gabrielle. Unless, of course, you want to start another argument, break your promise.
Why do you have to bring that up? I hate that. All right, Gabrielle. Give you my word. I will take care of your son the same way I do with CJ.
And little Al will never want for anything.
Like I said.
No. Your words, not mine.
Al will never, whatever she said.
Oh, Asa, I am so...
I know you're so grateful and so marvelous. Please, just go, or you're liable to want the weather vane off my stable.
Oh, Renee, I don't have the words to thank you. Except that I will sleep a lot easier tonight knowing that my son can hold his head up high, like a true Buchanan.
If he's a true Buchanan, he'll be smart enough to look over his shoulder to make sure his mama don't pick his pocket.
Asa, you said...
I'm telling the truth. Look, I gave my word. I'll set up a trust fund for your boy. But you, my friend, will not get a penny of it. No loopholes, no escape clauses. You got that, Gabby?
Oh, sorry to barge in on you. I didn't know you had company.
She was just leaving, Clint.
Have you guys got some news about Tina?
Well, we have a lead, yes. Troy called just as we were leaving the house, actually. They've tracked Tina to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What in tarnation you doing down there?
Darling, she's hiding from Carlo.
Actually, that might not be important anymore. Darling, tell him.
Oh, Lordy, good news about the blood test. Cord is the father of the baby.
What? Oh, Gabrielle, you didn't know. There was apparently a mix-up with the original blood samples. It is entirely possible that Johnny D is not the father.
Wonderful news. I can't think of two other people who are more deserving than Tina and Cord. I really am so happy for them.
Vamoose, Gabrielle.
Oh.
I don't have to say it twice, do I, honey? You are not a Buchanan. You never will be. Now get.
sometimes it helps if you stop, turn around, and pace in the other direction, Cord.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
Okay.
Listen, I suppose you know why I'm here, huh?
Yeah, you all right?
I'm scared. I mean, I feel like, you know, an expectant father pacing back and forth here. That's kind of goofy, isn't it?
No, it's not goofy.
Yeah.
You are an expecting father, potentially. Bring some cigars just in case, though?
No, I think I'm just a little too superstitious for that. I mean, you know, there's still a chance.
Hey, no negativity now. The odds are even, and that's a whole lot better than they were, isn't that so?
Yeah, well, that's definitely true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would love it if I turned out to be this child's father. It's just, well, I mean, I could live with it the other way, too. I guess what I can't do is live without Tina.
Cord, you know, Tina has survived waterfalls and exploding lighthouses. I think it's safe to say that God takes care of drugs, fools, and Tina Roberts. Don't you think so?
So far, yeah. I don't know. What happens if she ran off this time? What if she gets herself into something that she's going to regret for the rest of her life?
You really do love her, don't you?
Yeah.
And you know, even with all the uncertainty and all unknown surrounding Tina right now, I really envy her.
Oh, hey, thanks for waiting. Larry, how you doing?
Hey, I'll leave it.
No, please, Brent, stay. I could use all the moral support I can get right now.
All right.
Well, come on, you got the test results, don't you?
He's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get you a cup of hot tea? No thanks, Jackie. I need a lot more than tea right now. A lot more. Excuse me. I'm really begging you. Is there any way you can get me into Sweetwater? Look, I know if nobody else is willing to risk it, I am. I will pay you anything that you want.
Ma'am, I would love to say yes. Lord knows I could use the cash. But the fact is that...
What, are you afraid of a little bit of snow?
It's not the risk that worries me. The fact is, the bus just won't budge when the snow starts to drift like this. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we're just going to have to stay put.
Well, I can't. What about you? You must know somebody in this town that can drive me out to Sweetwater. Really, I will pay top dollar, I swear.
For the life of me, lady, I can't figure you out. I mean, here you are in the family way, willing to risk your neck and your babies for getting back on the road.
You don't understand. It's a lot riskier if I just don't keep moving.
Yeah, well, I don't know anybody crazy enough to go out in a storm like this. Hey, close the door, will you?
Hey, Wally. Sorry about that. My car got stuck in the snowdrift out there.
It's you, Billy Bob. How you doing there? You're just what the doctor ordered. This little lady here, she needs to get to the hospital in the worst way.
No, that's okay. I don't.
No. Just because Billy's patrol car is stuck in the snowdrift, it don't mean that his radio's gone out. What about it, Billy? Can you radio for a snowplow to get over here, pick her up, and take her to the hospital?
Really, officer, no, I don't need that to happen because I really, everything's fine. I tell you, I'm going to be fine for a couple of weeks now. I don't need to bother anyone. It's fine, really.
Yeah, well, that's just as well, ma'am. I don't even think a snowplow can get through out there now. You got any of that hot coffee, Wally?
Right.
Hey.
There's so much to learn with Asa. Why are you being so harsh with her?
Try it sometime, Vicky. You'll love it.
You see, Asa does not speak for the entire Buchanan clan.
It's all right, Renee. I've grown accustomed to Asa's attitude. It's like water off a duck's back.
Then why don't you just waddle out of here, ducky?
I really don't want to start a family feud here. Renee, thank you for everything. And Asa, I want you to know how grateful I am for everything that you're doing for my son. I've always known that you were good deep down. Deep down. I always realized you were very generous. Renee, thank you. Vicky, Clint, I want you to know what I said about Tina and Cord. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. They're in my prayers.
Thank you very much, Gabrielle. Come on, I'll walk you to the door. I don't want you to give up on the entire Buchanan family.
She is not going to give up on anything as long as you can see dollar signs.
I know how you feel about her, Asa, but she's gone through a very difficult time. Why are you making it worse?
Why? Because she deserves anything rotten that happens to her. I hope I never see her face again.
Renee, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, darling, I was only a referee.
Oh, no, you were much more than that. And no matter what, if Max and I do, well, whatever the future holds, you've managed in some small way to make me feel a part of the family still.
I'm really glad for that. And, honey, don't let Asa get to you. He's going to provide for Al a very generous settlement, I'm sure. And despite what he says, his door is always open to you. Okay, you take care of yourself and give Al a big hug for me. Okay? Okay, bye-bye.
Nice settlement? Generous settlement? No, Renee, I'm sorry. That just won't do. It won't do at all. I want so much more. And I'm going to get it.
Well, come on, Larry. Is this the test result?
Yes, it is.
And? It's all right there.
Joanne! 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 Oh, God, I hope she's home. Joanne! Oh, no. I gotta get inside. I gotta get inside. I gotta get warm. Oh. Oh.